What's up guys, Leviathan Kraken here, and I've been having this idea for a video series literally before I even started this channel. What would happen if some of Earth's ocean creatures fought some of the ones in Subnautica? Most of Earth's creatures would probably get destroyed, but there are some that I think would actually be able to hold their own. While it is difficult to compare an encounter with a fictional creature, I'm going to name a few facts and stats of each creature, give my opinion, and then leave it to you to decide in the comments which one you think would win in a fight. In this video, we're going to start off with my favorite animal, the sperm whale, versus a Reaper Leviathan. So first things first, Reaper Leviathan. We all know the Reaper Leviathan is 180 feet long. This creature is said to be almost all muscle, and muscle weighs more than fat, so I estimate it could possibly weigh anywhere from 120 to 150,000 pounds, give or take. It has a front horn on its head that could potentially be used for ramming, 4 mandibles surrounding its face, tipped with sharp claws for grabbing its prey, and that can no doubt rip flesh apart. These mandibles alone can crush a sea moth, and since a sea moth can withstand a maximum depth of 900 meters with upgrades, according to calculations, 900 meters depth will result in over 1300 psi to anything underwater. So his mandibles have well over that much crushing power. Based on these screenshots, I would say his mouth is around 8 to 10 feet wide, and his overall jaw can open up to about 16, maybe 18 feet tall. The Reaper Leviathan has a lion-like roar that is a form of echolocation to hunt down prey, so if you can hear him, he already knows you're there. The Reaper Leviathan has a very small brain with almost zero intelligence. It's a killing machine that acts purely on feeding impulses, not much unlike a great white shark. In a straight line, a sea glide cannot outrun a Reaper, and since the sea glide is clocked at a top speed of 24.6 miles per hour, we can only assume the Reaper can achieve speeds of around 25 to 26 miles per hour. Okay, so things aren't looking too good for the sperm whale. The Reaper is clearly a killing machine, but let's talk about a few capabilities of the sperm whale, and you just might change your mind. Sperm whale. Length on average for males is around 52 feet, but some have been confirmed at 70 feet long, and even one was rumored to be over 85 feet long. But this is not confirmed. Adult males weigh over 90,000 pounds. While sperm whales are technically the largest toothed predator in existence and have Tyrannosaurus Rex-sized teeth, they only have teeth on the bottom row that fit into sockets on the upper jaw. Sperm whales can swim anywhere from 22 to 28 miles per hour and can maintain these speeds for about an hour. Sperm whales possess large heads that are used as battering rams, mostly for contests between males. But these whales are well known for destroying whaling ships well over 3 to 5 times their body mass. Mocha Dick was a real-life white whale that destroyed over 20 whaling ships and survived encounters with over 80 other ships in the early 1800s. Mocha Dick was over 70 feet long and was first spotted in Chile off the Mocha Islands in 1810. He was one of the 2 whales that inspired the story Moby Dick by Herman Melville. He was finally killed in 1838, but in those 28 years that he was hunted, he had killed over 80 men and had damaged or sunk around 20 whaleboats. The other whale that inspired Moby Dick, responsible for destroying the Essex in 1820, was rumored to be 85 feet long, but this was never confirmed. Sperm whales do possess one deadly weapon you probably wouldn't expect: sound. Sperm whales are the loudest mammals on Earth and are capable of producing ultrasonic vocalizations of up to 230 decibels. That's enough to kill a human and literally vibrate you to death, since 150 decibels is all it takes for your eardrums to burst. These whales pass air through nasal passages, which is forced through two lips at the front of its nose, just below the blowhole. The sound is then amplified by a fatty, wax-filled organ called the spermaceti that sits on the top of the skull. The clicks that it produces then bounce off a portion of the skull and are directed back outward through this spermaceti organ. It is still up for debate in the scientific community whether or not this ability is only for echolocation and communication or used to stun prey like giant squid. But regardless, it is certainly not safe to spend much time underwater with these creatures. So what would happen if these two met? We will be using Mocha Dick, the largest recorded sperm whale, for this experiment. He would measure somewhere around here compared to the Reaper. Whether or not the Reaper will attack animals of this size is unknown, and generally whales are docile unless attacked. I also need to point out that sperm whales have the largest brain of any animal and are believed to be extremely intelligent. This would give the sperm whale an edge since the Reapers have virtually no intelligence at all. So let's say the Reaper decides to attack. Him most likely being the one to initiate an attack, as aggressive as they are. Using echolocation, both creatures would be aware of each other before they were even near each other. And if the sperm whale made a loud sound in the Reaper's vicinity, it could possibly injure or deafen him depending on how sensitive the Reaper's hearing is. Either way, the sperm whale would have plenty of time to pick up a ramming speed and aim straight for the Reaper like a torpedo. This is where it gets kind of tricky though, because if the sperm whale misses his attack, the Reaper could easily grab it, like from the side, with his mandibles and begin tearing him apart. Unfortunately, the sperm whale's teeth would be useless in a fight like this, and although I'd love to give this to my favorite creature, I believe the Reaper is just too large and powerful and better equipped for a close encounter. In reality, since both creatures can travel at exactly the same speeds, I doubt that the Reaper would even be able to catch a sperm whale if it chose to flee. Overall, it really depends on the Reaper's sensitivity to hearing who would come victorious, but this one still goes to the Reaper in my opinion. But to even things out, in the next video, I'm going to compare the Reaper to the ancient version of the sperm whale called Leviathan. So stay tuned for that. Also, what would happen if a group of killer whales teamed up against a different Leviathan? Or maybe even a Megalodon encountered one of the Leviathans from Subnautica? Which would you like for me to talk about next? I want to hear all of your opinions. Did I get anything wrong here? I'm not a scientist, I'm not an expert, but I did a lot of research and I learned a lot doing this. It was really fun, I enjoyed it. So who do you think would win? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.